Hello everybody, it's me, you know, me, just chilling in this room, loving it. What's going on? Is anybody here? I hope there are people here. I don't see anybody in the chat just yet, but I can see there are numbers. So, hello there, Daily Labidi. Hello, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Caleb Keppel, hello Fizhy, about to listen to Chef It Up while I play Scum. What, you Scum? You play Scum? You're like, oh, Scum, that's gaming. I don't know what Scum is, but it sounds fun. Hello, Straw Hat Boy. What's good? Who have we got besides you three? You three delightful three, of course. I'd like to know who else we have. Hey man, hello there, Mr. Daily Labidi again. It's good to see you, good to smell you especially. So yeah, it's been an alright day. I spent this morning early access zombie survival game. That's cool. Hello. Good to see you again. Old Bean, hello, dude. I rock 555. Pray to Primo. What's up? Not much. Just about to crack on with some Mass Effect 1. Do some bits and pieces here. Naturally, I do want to stream a Playtale Requiem at some point, but my Xbox Series S controller, which is what I played a Playtale Innocence on, it fucking, for some reason, one of the triggers didn't work. I set it back, but now it won't work, so I presume it's broke. So there you go. Swanky hoodie, mate. It's if anything, it's kind of I don't know, it's just a regular hoodie around these ends. Oh yeah, there it is. It's just a night thing, so that I can endorse sweatshops, evidently. Played all the Mass Effect in the summer and I went straight into my top 10 of all time. Your videos about it are brilliant. Thanks for the content. Thank you for watching. Mahida Ramen? Is it Mahida? Mahida Ramen. Is that more like it? Please let me know how to pronounce your name. I love learning how to pronounce names so that I don't come across as an ignorant bastard, because I'd love to know, you know. And hello Seema Tamar, what's good? So, here we are. We are aboard the Schnormandy vs Schnormandy. I don't know why I called it that, but you said it right the first time. Mahida. Okay. Oh, I can give you an assault rifle. Wait, hang on. You've got cool assault rifles. If I go to my equipment, right? No. Let us make sure that whatever happens, I've got the deadliest guns. And then what I'm going to do is give everybody else a semi-deadly gun. We're going to organise everyone's lockers. So you can have, indeed you can have that as an upgrade for it. There's nothing to give it. Please let me leave. If you want a better shotgun, no, you need a shotgun that slaps a little bit more ass than that. I think that we'll leave that for now there. I'm actually currently playing Mass Effect 3 on Legendary Edition. Oh yeah, I look forward to getting to Mass Effect 3 so I can feel my sadness occur. You know what? If anybody could do with a fresh assault rifle, let it be this man, because he's a shotgun fella. I don't have very much. Garrus, right. Do I have any good snipers? No, I really don't, because for me, Garrus needs a sniper that has a little bit more heat sink capacity than that. So we'll leave everybody with their shit gear for now. We'll see if there's any armor that suits anybody. I know I have armor that suits Rex somewhere in here. Why can't you equip the heavy armor, Krogan? Can I upgrade? No, I can't. I can't upgrade Rex's heavy armor. It's whatever. Okay, so before we crack on with the rest of the galaxy, of course, hello, my darling, and hey, I like what you do, and I wanted to say hello and thank you for the entertainment. Keep up the good work. Thank you for watching. Mass Effect 3 is the physical manifestation of depression. Yeah, I can't wait to feel the sadness of that, but actually I can, because I'll drag this playthrough out for as long as possible, and do as much as I can. I never promised to do 100% runs, because I honestly fucking hate the very concept of like sitting and playing everything a game has to offer, because every game, even Mass Effect, has bits that I look at and go, no. You know, like, just not me. Not for me today. So I want to go to the Citadel, but I can't. So apparently, oh no, I can go to the Citadel. I am at the Citadel. I forget you don't like leave until you leave in Mass Effect 1. So that makes the most sense. If I look out this window, for example, I'm still here. Yes, that makes sense. I was very confused for a minute there. Right, so I'm gonna take Garrus on a bit of an excursion, along with you know what? No, I reckon we'll balance it and we'll take Rex a little bit. I'm trying to get Fizzy with it. Right, and then we'll go on a journey.
Interior pressure
we'll go on a journey.
Atmosphere.
And we'll basically.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
I like to imagine that Anderson just stands around here, but he doesn't.
If C-Sec were better at its job, there'd be no need for bounty hunters like me.
He's got a point. What I was thinking was, you know, all the side content we have here, I want to get it all like wrapped up before we like go off and do some other bits.
When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
It makes more sense than not doing that, because we'll find it a little bit. We'll find the rest of the game a little bit easier as a result. The order in which you do things is very important in Mass Effect 1, and to a certain degree for other reasons Mass Effect 2, and then it becomes not really much. I should have brought Tally, because that would have been a piece of piss.
C-Sec brings me here for a friendly chat.
C-Sec officer.
Hello, Commander.
Right, so we've got nothing to worry about up here. I don't think there's very much for us to do in C-Sec itself, to be fair. Like, I think everything here is like kind of like fine. So, to the Citadel rapid transit, because the place where I want to go is the Presidium for now, to the embassies. Have you had any playthroughs as female Commander Fizhy? Honestly, no. Like, I've always just stuck with male Shepherd. Who are you? But I mean, I'm well aware that the Jennifer Hale's performance, I think is that her name, is fucking ace. So shout out to her. Whereas Mia I find too funny, because it's like really sort of like dry. Not in the sarcastic sense, but more so in the sense of, I don't know what this guy's doing, but I implore he keep doing it. It's more like things just seem a little bit meh. You got me playing Red Dead Redemption 2 again, lol. Game is so good, I just wish it got some DLC from Rockstar. The online is a dumpster fire. On that we can agree. Right, what's going on? There is a marker here, but there is no mission. That's where the Hanar was, right? And it's just bugged and not removed him. And then there's a Keeper, there's an Avena, that's nice. I'm just having a bit of a scan. I'm trying to get as much content as I possibly can done. Maybe the Citadel Tower will yield some. I think this is some side content for me. He was jump walking. The big stupid jellyfish. Yes. I'm trying to figure out where I'm sat, like, so that I can be comfortable and not off the screen. Because that would be a nice combination. Sadly, you never know. So here we are. We're in the... Just finished Mass Effect 2 last night. Always good to see Mass Effect 1 before everything goes wrong. Yep. Yep. If that wasn't the truth, I do not know what would be. So there's some water there. That's pretty nice. Jareth.
I hope he's okay. I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
What's wrong?
Maybe I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
More than I like.
The Traverse is a rough place. We're out there quite a bit.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared.
Just play
Drop
Mass
right
Effect.
off
The
the
Hannah
grid.
and C
That
Sectarian
usually
should be
means
there.
one
I
of
think
two
there's a little
things.
later.
They had
No, I've
massive
already done it.
mechanical failure,
So
or
the
they were
marker
attacked.
is there, but for some reason they're gone. So that's because I've done the mission, but the marker's bugged.
Any idea why someone would attack them?
Privateers, slavers, mercs looking for an easy score. There's a lot of nasty sorts out
He's
in the
trying to
Traverse.
play it as
I won't give up on my brother.
an everyman because
Not
you
yet.
can play as a kind of
got
character,
the
whereas
coordinates
Friendship is
for the
a
last
defined
transmission
character
from
just
his
from a
vessel.
voice. Yeah, I suppose.
Your brother's still alive.
I just
I'll
wanted to.
find
I just wanted to call
Give me the
Big
coordinates.
Bad Basil Shepherd. You know, I've
I'll
named him
forward them to
Basil.
your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find him.
How does he know what my ship is? I like that humanity has cured almost every affliction known to man, but receding hairlines, that... no. Rear Admiral Kahoku, will you speak to me yet?
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants.
Saying, bro, got any
Congratulations on
nicotine?
becoming the first human Spectre, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
I appreciate that.
My name is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres. We need people
Finally,
like you
another
to deal
Fizhy
with
stream,
our
yes.
Problems.
I come packing with
something wrong,
streams.
I'm getting stonewalled by bureaucratic
Basil
assholes.
McSnazzle.
Nothing new.
Haven't played Andromeda yet, worth it?
One of my
I do
recon
have an
team was
appreciation
investigating
for
some strange
Andromeda,
activity out in the
but,
Traverse. We lost contact yesterday. Now I can't
I wouldn't
get
say
clearance
it's
to check it out.
important to
Suddenly
anything.
it's a restricted area. But that doesn't apply to you, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
I'll find them, Admiral.
I appreciate that, Commander. I was running out of options. I'm gonna stay here and see if I can find anything out through official channels. Won't hold my breath, though.
You might like it though, everyone has their own opinion. Yeah, for sure, like, for me, I don't, like, as Mass Effect, I do fundamentally dislike Andromeda. As a game, I can kind of look past it. There are some things that I believe to be fundamentally terrible, but I don't think it compromises Mass Effect. Like, it's not really Mass Effect in the sense that it doesn't feel like it. It just feels like another bog standard Frostbite engine sci-fi game released by EA. But it doesn't obstruct the future of Mass Effect if there is one. You know, and whilst there may be another Mass Effect in the making, how far along that is another question, of course. And I think it's fair to say that
Of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia.
that
A devoted wife and talented
when you
chef,
can separate it
Serviceman
from that,
Bhatia
it's
joined
all
the Alliance
right.
military under the deferred education plan. After finishing her service,
I enjoyed the combat in Andromeda, but it's just a game I never vibed with. That's because it doesn't really have an atmosphere.
protecting the colonists
Like, that's the thing about it. That's what Mass Effect has, that Andromeda... Well, the Mass Effect trilogy has an atmosphere, for better or worse. It's got a tone. Andromeda doesn't really have a tone. It doesn't establish a tone. It just is just a bog standard sci-fi adventure in a different galaxy, and it's too disconnected. It was ambitious in what it was doing, and I respect what it tried to do, but I think it removed itself far too much from Mass Effect to be serviceable as Mass Effect. But in turn, that gave them the freedom to make it a very, very generic sort of sci-fi RPG that has little snippets of Mass Effect lore. Because why not? Besides that, there's not really much to rave about it. What's up, my man? Just vibing, loving life. Walking down the street. I don't think there's anything here, but we'll head to the wards and we'll see if there's anything in the wards, and in failing that, we will absolutely be leaving. Right, Chora's Den. No, that's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to Flux. I know there's nothing in Chora's Den, but there will be something in Flux. Right, to Flux, even though it's just round the corner. I'm too lazy. This is my first time catching a stream. Well, JPS, I bid you welcoming and that. So welcome. I hope you enjoy your time here. Let's go speak with...
Yeah, you're probably right.
Hello, sir.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
Problems?
What were you discussing with the Volus?
I enjoyed Andromeda
Dorn?
despite such weird glitches I
I
encountered
was
at
just
launch.
asking you about my sister. Say she worked for Dorn before she left to... Ugh, sorry. I don't want to bore you with my problems.
I spilled whatever remained in that can on myself. Ah. Trying to get rid of it quick. Ah.
I'm interested
What a
to hear
shame.
what you have to say.
Embarrassing,
Well,
but whatever.
okay. My sister Jenna left here to go work at Cora's Den.
Cora's Den,
Problem
where the Cora
is,
dens.
She's working as an informant for CSAC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there. If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
That's not good.
Being an informant is a dangerous job.
That's what I've been telling her. I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
Do you know who her contact at CSEC is?
No, it's all very secret. Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it, for Jenna's safety.
Maybe I could help her
I experienced the
understand just how
legendary player
dangerous
character
Cora's Den
T-posing and
is.
firing the gun
Would
from
you?
one arm
That'd be
glitch.
great.
Oh,
Just
that would have
don't
made it
tell her I
worth it,
sent
though.
you. Well, I should get back to work before I get in trouble. Thanks.
Hey, good to see another human.
Right.
I'm waiting for someone else.
Yes, you are, me. I could enable myself in a gambling sort of... Anyone fancy a game of high-stakes Quasar? Like, I don't even understand how Quasar
You
works,
almost
but...
never see any keepers in this club. I guess they don't care what happens here. That or the music keeps...
Garrus, look in the fucking corner, lad!
Places like this always want to hire Krogan bouncers.
Look,
like
it's a
we're
keeper, lad.
Status symbol for them.
Vibing in the corner. The music does not keep the keepers away. Right, so I would gamble, but I would just enter a state of self-loathing for the remainder of my days. So we're gonna Dashus Maximus. I always find myself like noticing inconsistencies in the lore of the actual Citadel itself. I wish I could explain them, but I feel like I'd just make a pig of it. To the med clinic. Hello, Dr. Michelle. Give me Medigel.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from Fist's thugs, Commander. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
I'm just glad you weren't hurt.
Me too. Now, was there anything you needed?
You're a doctor. How did you end up here on the Citadel?
My parents brought me here when I was
I don't think anyone knows how Quasar works. You give it money and you hope for the best.
Alive, but not the military.
What are some basic contradictions you've noticed? Okay, so first things first, Garrus says that the Citadel, the Presidium Ring's artificial light is on 24/7. Well, the Citadel standard day is a 20-hour day. The inconsistency is he says the artificial sunlight is on at all times and it never gets dark. However, according to the lore, it's dark for 6 hours and it's bright for 14 in a 20-hour day, basically. And then you get down here and it says the artificial atmosphere is safe up to 10 meters, and then everything's kind of structured in a weird way. For example, where on the Citadel are we actually at the moment? Like, if you look out there, you've got a city, but this is a ward, so how does that actually apply to what's going on out there? And it seems as if all of Mass Effect takes place in the in what would be considered the wards and the Presidium, but I want to know what's actually out on these arms. We're kind of right. We're kind of right at the heart of it. I don't know if we're like halfway along here, which is probably more likely, but I find it a bit strange how this then can apply to that. But it's those little things that you're actually not supposed to really worry about. What do you play on? I'm on PC and I like the movement better than console. I do like the PC movement. I think it's very good. I'm quite the fan. It's like I've only ever seen the top levels of High Charity. I'd love to know what the rest of the Citadel looks like. It's finally some more Mass Effect Daddy Fishy Okay, I'm gonna forget you called me that. But yes, more Mass Effect. It's what we enjoy. To Chora's den. Let's have a conversation with somebody about being in a den full of Chora. I don't know. We'll just go in. We're gonna love it. It's perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. Everybody like the stream. That'd be awesome. So you're Jenna. That's a patron enjoying some Asari, but yeah.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
I need to talk to you about your work with CSEC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself.
I thought it'd be like Babylon 5, where it would be different alien sectors with different
I don't get paid
atmospheres
to
and
stand
stuff.
around and look pretty.
Tough girl.
I'm busy. The other witnesses can help you.
And we only see the human suitable areas, I suppose. But I don't know. There's a Chelik there.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
What did you just say?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
What the hell was that about?
I guess we'd better go find out.
Sad music like I've somehow failed already plays. I fucking love it. It's quality. Right. To CSEC Academy. I believe that's a Presidium location, right? No. It's a ward location. CSEC. Babylon 5 needs to be updated and have a new show, much like Battlestar Galactica was updated. I suppose. I don't want to go up the lift, or down the lift is the case maybe. I don't know where I am. I find it funny that in Mass Effect 1 everyone looks completely dead on the inside. Yeah, the voicing, the animations and all sorts certainly take a huge improvement in 2. Hello, Chelik.
No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
Careful. No, sorry.
I don't follow you.
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
We were trying to help her.
I gathered that. It might seem
Give me our
cold.
Star Trek updates when I'm not sure I wish for another Scotland 5 franchise.
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you want?
This job isn't easy.
How are you
and it's
all? Not
usually
too
unpleasant.
bad. Your best friend.
I'll take
How are
help
you?
Anywhere I can find it. But since you're so concerned,
Ominous
with your
music
safety,
cue.
maybe there's a way we can help each other.
It's nice to see you're still working all the angles, Chelik.
As part of the job. Now, are you going to help me or not?
I'll help you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product. Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel. Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
Investigate.
Why are you so concerned about these mods?
We have access to some of the most sophisticated weaponry there is. It's what gives us our edge. What do you suppose happens when we lose that edge? These give criminals an advantage we can't afford to let them keep.
I'll persuade Jax to tell me where these mods are coming from.
No. You tip Jax off and all my leads will disappear faster than you can say bad bust.
I'll persuade Jax.
No.
I just want to piss off Chelik.
Faster than you can say bad bust.
Where can I find this Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels that you're the
Sci-fi.
buyer. Good luck, Commander.
Scotland 5 franchises. I reckon we should coin that. I think it's better. Scotland fiction. This is Scotland fiction. Yeah, if I were to associate sci-fi with anywhere, it certainly would probably be the land of the Scotland. Chelik wants to deliver lower wards markets. Give me a location. Right, to the markets. Da, 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 da. Good day for a stream, eh? I'm excited because tomorrow I get to pick up my Masters in History degree. So it's really nice to just sit back and enjoy. Oh, yes. A lovely degree for a lovely sir. So this is Jax.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Do you have the X-Mods?
Show them the merchandise.
Looks good.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
Here you go.
Here you go. Enjoy it. Come on, boys. We're done here.
I feel like I got that right.
Anything you want, you can find for sale in the boards, legal or otherwise.
I feel like I got that right. I hope I did. I mean, what's the crack now? Return the shipment to Chelik. Cool. Right. To the Citadel. We're already on the Citadel. To CSEC. Scotland is a fictional country. No one would willingly act that ridiculous. I don't know. I quite like Scotland. And its fictional mountains. And shit. Chelik, I've got your weaponry! I find how Shepard runs this game to be fucking hilarious.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it, and you've earned some payment for your work. As for Jenna, I'll make sure we get her out of Cora's den immediately. Now, I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
Hey, I got paid some dough. I did things the right way. I became an absolute lord of death and destruction. Now, if I go to my journal, are there any more Citadel things? Oh, I've got to inform the CSEC officer. That I didn't do. So I did everything but that. So now I've got to go chat with the CSEC officer, basically, in Presrop. And this was right by the Citadel Tower, I think. Oh no, I'm in the Citadel Tower. This wasn't the plan. Right, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Are all these random Turians and CSEC the same model as Garrus? They're wearing the same uniform. But they have different faces. As you can see, this is a different face to Chelik's. All the Turians do look pretty similar, but they have different, like, distinguishing marks. I mean, Garrus certainly does get a little bit more distinguished going into Mass Effect 2. Courtesy of a rocket. Lift. Come. Yes, that was...
Entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with Elcor cast members.
I love this little secret.
The production will open dramatic theater to the Elcor with a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones. Kit claims that
I like how emotionless the reaction is to everything that plays in these lifts.
By his deeds and not his emotions.
Okay, so it's further along this way. Right, where's this copper who needs chatting to? I think leaving after telling the I have a feeling leaving after telling the dude to get off has broken that one. Oh well, I'm not going to complain, I don't really care. So, you've been approached by... He seemed to be a harmless man. Return to Fist's office. I've got to go to Fist's office in Cora's den. Oh shit, here we go. Back to Cora's den. You've bugged that quest out. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm a bit too far ahead now to go back, so... It's alright, it's kind of inconsequential. How chaotic do you think it'd get if you had a conversation with an Elcor IRL? I actually don't know. I'd probably start speaking in a monotone too and just not declaring my emotions. Then the Elcor will have a really hard time. Right, we're gonna take a minute to enjoy some Asari boobies. Just kidding, I can't do that to myself. Let's go. Saying Harkin, good to smell you, lad. You stink. Let me in. I'm in your office. An optical storage disc. This for me? 'Tis for me.
There's very little serious crime in this arm of the wards. Maybe because the CSEC Academy is so close by. If you feel lucky, we should visit the casino over in Flux.
Bro, please give me a shout out. Shout out to you, sir. Did I finesse the system there? Did I do it? How long will you leave Liara in the bubble? As long as it fucking takes. I don't care. As long as it takes to amass enough power to become a god of destruction. I'm only level 5, leave me alone. That Krogan will body me. Right, no, I just need to go up this way, don't I? Who cares when the Sims 5 is coming? There's going to be a Sims 5? If you got to use and cause chaos with a Mass Effect weapon in real life, what would it be? A weapon in Mass Effect that I'd like to use in real life. What? I have a question. What kind of purpose do you think I would have for a Mass Effect weapon? Emily Wong.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else?
No, well actually I'll get blasted to death by an unknown
and
spaceship.
I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Yeah, EA announced the Sims Project Race, which is basically Sims 5. Okay, consider me completely nonplussed. I don't give a fuck. But I'm sure I'm sure I'll find out some things about it eventually. And then be like, oh, it's just a classic Sims game. Everyone speaks in the funny Sim language, and then yeah, no, that's kind of it. That's about where my interest sort of like dries up. Sorry, I didn't mean to ping that. To the journal. Right, okay. We've got stuff to explore to the galaxy. To CSEC, isn't it? What? We have to pass through CSEC to go anywhere. Emily Wong should definitely have been the reporter aboard the ship in Mass Effect 3. Didn't Emily Wong like sort of die in a news report and it's never mentioned again?
Kill your own, Rex. Aren't the Krogan just a few generations away from extinction?
You don't get it. For all your talk of honor and pride, the Turians never had to test their principles in a real struggle. Anyone who fights us is either stupid or on Saren's payroll. Killing the latter is business. Killing the former is a favor to the universe.
Just up there in your top 10 Rex quotes. Yeah, she flies a cab into a Reaper.
Stand by.
I started playing the Playtale Requiem via Game Pass today and I'm enjoying it. Oh, I absolutely look forward to getting stuck in with it. My controller decided to do a stupid though. So this controller, this trigger, I had to really play with it to get it to work again, and I haven't since been able to figure out if the controller has just completely died afterwards, because it stopped working and I haven't rebooted the Xbox since. So, I mean, yeah, that's fun. Navigator Presley, you can suck me off. Anyway, hello Big Jack, and also while we're here, a shout out to Scrobbit. Everybody knows who Scrobbit is, right? You know who Scrobbit is. I bet you do. So, for now, we are gonna go and explore. I love exploring in this game, like.
Message coming in from the brass at Arcturus. Patching it through.
Top 10 times Rex was a psychopath.
Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity in the
Scrobbit 07. Scrobbit 07.
Surveillance drones have identified Geth outposts on 4 different planets in the
Agent Scrobbit.
We need someone to take them out.
I'm on it, Admiral.
Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the Geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts.
Well, by the time I've taken out 4 outposts, Saren is long gone, mate.
Geth outposts in the Armstrong cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
That's Lance Henriksen, by the way, who plays Hackett. To the Gagarin system. We must leave. I can't believe we were just chilling here. Oh, that ruins the immersion a bit. I wish this cutscene played as you made the jump, but whatever. Anyway, see you in a bit, Citadel. It's been a pleasure. Bang! New business idea for Fizhy. 1 shout out equals $500. Why should people give me money for me to notice them? Like that's one thing. That's what I don't know. That just seems like a line crossed. We're gonna land on this random planet. I don't know what's here, but we're gonna land there. I'm gonna take with me you too. You kill Saren if you wish, but it was a joke. No, I figured as much. But can you imagine if I charge people for me to like fucking notice them? Like that would be so almost like that's what I would consider an egocentric business model. I don't think I've accidentally jumped out of the Mako. I didn't really mean to do that. I'm just trying to find the map. It's taking me a fat minute. Research outpost. First things first, we're going to go to this anomaly. I like doing the side content in this game. I know these worlds are very barren, and the Mako, which we haven't actually had any time in yet, we're finally in the Mako, the fucking source of all my joy. As you can imagine, there is nothing more satisfying than jumping around on planets in a vehicle that weighs maybe a fucking feather's worth. Would you say that Mass Effect 1 feels the most free, or Mass Effect 2? Mass Effect 2 I wouldn't say feels free. Because, you know, when you play it the first time, you don't know when you set the clock off on the next thing. And sometimes it will just count down, and there's a sense of urgency. In this, there isn't really. It just feels kind of like you're vibing, you're doing bits.
Heading out.
Great. Striker 3, and cool. Is there anything here? Any bits of lore for me? I would love to find lore. Is this a garage? Can I park my Mako in it? Right, let's try. Fucking worth it. Notice me, Daddy Fishy XOXO. Cheers for the super chat, Big Jack. I suppose I'll probably give that back to you in the form of a pint sometime, mate. I've accidentally trapped my Mako. It's parked. I'm the best parker of Makos in the land. The new business model. Fishy the Lore Seeker. I like Mass Effect lore. I just want to find it. It's windy down here. Right, let's leave. This place is a tip. I've decided this place is a dump. It's en route to the next anomaly anyway, so it really wasn't going to be anything special. Love the updated Mako. Not a fan of the hammerhead. Glad they did not use it in Mass Effect 3. I'm glad there isn't a vehicle in Mass Effect 3, but I do have a lot of love for the Mako. It's an absolutely fucking shithouse vehicle, but I have a lot of love for it. Meow. What is this? Ooh.
Heading out.
Bear with me, boys. I found a polonium deposit. I have to survey the mineral with a game of... I don't even know what that is. It's... I've just put a little marker on it. That's ours. Everyone will now leave it alone because it's been marked. That's how it works. Oh! This is a prob. Crashed escape pod. Recover artifact. Give. Now. This down pod contained a League of One medallion. Its owner is nowhere to... What's a League of One medallion? You must probe Uranus. Its own... probing Uranus is Mass Effect 2. So I'll have to wait until Mass Effect 2 to do that. Every planet in Starfield is going to be like this one. I fucking hope not. That game's had the best part of 2 extra decades in the oven, you know what I mean? Right. To the Overon Research Outpost. League 1, it's below the championship. It's the League 1. Who's top of League 1 at the moment? Is it fucking Plymouth? Please say it's not Plymouth. Salarian Special Ops. Oh, nice. The League of One was one of the Salarian intelligence services at the time of the Salarian. At this time, the Salarians have the Citadel. Isn't League 1 the French league? No, that's League 1. Something's gone in here, isn't there? Oh yeah. Brace yourself. You cannot do a playthrough of Mass Effect 1 without being harangued by Admiral Hackett every given opportunity. We're here. Look, it's parked vertically. You go into a new solar system, Hackett's got a mission for you. Best not leave till you do it. Have you got Liara on your squad yet? Have I fuck? Oh, I don't want to progress the story without Liara on my squad, but I do want to, like, sort of have a hallucinate at me. Sorry, Plymouth top 4 points clear. So they could still go down. That's not all the way down, but they could still not win. That's ideal. Who cares? If they've been playing well, they deserve it, don't they? I'm an Exeter fan, obviously. No character model for Hackett in Mass Effect 1, right? Yeah, there's no. Ten times Admiral Hackett got you to do his job for you. He doesn't. He's an admiral. But I see your point. 10 times Admiral Hackett got you to do every job in the galaxy. It's probably fitting and fair. The stealth I'm doing right now. Right, never mind stealth. Fucking war. Fucking bombs away. Something's happening here. This doesn't look like... Oh, it could be a Geth because they're huskies. Not the dogs. They're nice. Where's the last husk coming from? Die, fool. Top 5 times the husks enabled communism. It's hard to believe you don't see Admiral Hackett in person until the Arrival DLC. Yeah, no, he feels a little bit more firm than that. Like, it feels like he's a character in 1, and then you realise that his face was sort of like a... I only get it after the fact. Are there turrets in here? No, it's just husks. Right, fuck this weapon, it's doing my head in. Oh yeah, in 3 we're gonna have to, like, turn Garrett into a god of death, aren't we? I did that for shits and giggles, lad. There's more of them. I feel like there's something going on in here, I reckon. Is there anything I'm supposed to do in here, or is it just... I feel like it's malfunctioning object. Heat sink for me. Ooh, that's nice. Typhoon is so overpowered with Garrison. Oh no, the Geth have rocked up. Die! Meta gel for me. You're getting Geth destroyed, you son of a bitch. Do you have a favourite / least favourite enemy type? You know the Geth that jump about? Yeah, I'm not fans. Maybe my sniper will come in handy. What are you shooting at, aside from me? It's fine, don't worry about it. I just nut shot a robot for all the good it did me. Quite a nice one. Die, fool. What's Gareth saying?
I'm a little busy here.
Yeah, so am I. It's lovely weather we're having, isn't it? It's nice. Nobody there. This, like, labs track is kind of really creepy. Geth sniper. More like... Dead sniper! Bits. Bits were done. Just shot the Geth in the self-replication unit. I'm ruthless. It's a storage locker here. What mission is he doing? Don't recognise it. I'm in the I like how there's a gun called the Reaper. I'm doing Geth eliminate Geth outposts. They're more or less the same, all four anyway. Big Bub Buzz wrecking Geth again. And don't you know it, it's getting a bit warm, so oh my shitting fuck. Right, okay, I'm removing the jacket. This is war. I thought I was done here, but evidently no. To battle. Where did I park the fucking car? That'll do nicely, won't it? Who next? I think I've done something here. Where? Oh, hello. It's in a bit, lad. Did you just rocket yourself?
3 more of these outposts left to
Oh my god.
This should be
I
fun.
thought I launched that guy into low orbit, but hey, there you go. Okay, well that threw me off course, didn't it? The Mako is just Mass Effect variation of the Voxel Astra. This is what happens if you leave General Motors in control. Where am I going to find level terrain here? Oh, well. They're trying to make me look too stupid, game. Thorium deposit. For me? 'Tis for me. Have you fixed to the PC yet? Well, instead of like frantically trying to get everything back the way it was, I'm better off doing it as and when I need it. Because otherwise I'll just have a fucking brain aneurysm and die in this chair, you know what I mean? So I'm just taking it nice and slow. I've got the vast majority of things where I want them. What is this? Debris. To debris. I'm heading out. Have fun, everyone. Alright, take it easy, tailgate. Any tips for playing Mass Effect? Enjoy it. Right, climbing over this hill. Burping. I honestly prefer planet mining manually on Mako than playing minigame with the Pro for element scanning in Mass Effect 2. I guess, I mean, as integral as it is to Mass Effect 2, I prefer it in that form. Oh my god, my Mako has run over the crashed probe. Oh no. What a shame, Dallas. They love it. So I'm just here to destroy everything. Right, I think we're good. I think we're good here for the time being. What's your favourite mission? In Mass Effect 1, I quite like going to the moon and exploring the secrets of the moon, you know? I think that's fun. I like the moon. The moon's good. So this is Presrop, a relatively small hydrogen-helium gas giant with large amounts of hydrocarbons in the middle layers of the atmosphere. When the Krogan rebellions ended 3 millennia ago, the Turian chief of naval operations, a distinguished soldier named Mercury, declared his immediate retirement. He disappeared into what was then uncharted territory. It was only 200 years ago that his ship was found on the surface of Presrop's largest moon. It had landed gently and had been deliberately shut down. Of Admiral Mercury, however, no trace was ever found. Bit of a lore inconsistency in there, but hey, whatever. Allow me to survey this anti-Rumgon, the small rock and ice planet with a trace atmosphere of methane and ethane. Basically, why is the Rumgon the planet? Because pirates come here for the natural forming alcohol, basically. Been head off myself too. Take care, gamers. See you later. Take it easy, sizable Jack. I'm off to a different system. You gotta wait until you're on Vermire to shoot Rex. That's true. And even then, I try not to. Look, it's a bit shed on this planet. But amazing how much lore they've actually put into these games. It certainly is a fascinating thing that there is so much lore to be found in Mass Effect 1. I think that's what it does well, is it establishes the emptiness of the galaxy and the hang on, do I have any squad bits? Oh, I do have points for the squad. Right. That'll do. And then electronics. I like upgrading the charm pretty early. I think it's a useful one to invest a lot of points into. Right, to you. To anomaly. Okay, I'm living by. Take it easy. What is the best Mass Effect game? If you're considering the remasters, probably 1. At the time of its initial release, 2, yeah, because 1 was hardly playable. But, you know... Oh my god, it's a fucking Thresher Maw! Not today, Thresher Maw! Woo! Where did the Thresher Maw go? Ah, Thresher Maw! I need to go to higher ground and repair. Thresher Maws can't vibe on higher ground, I'm safe. Oh dear, I fucking hate Thresher Maws, man. I fucking despise them with every fibre of my fucking being. Right. How long does it want to take to repair my shit? I can't stand the Thresher Maws. I'd rather be dead. Right. He threshes his maw a little bit. Goodbye! I'm repairing my thing and then I'm coming back for you, I promise. I like how chill it is up here as well. I honestly think I would have probably benefited from hopping out of the Mako, but whatever, we're up here now. Thresher Maws feel like an obligatory mini-boss that they need to put into a tick box. Oh, I'd love a prequel to Mass Effect when the Alliance was at war with the Turians. That'd be cool. Those living on their planet, shelling as nature intended them, but these ants in their big Chungus mobile come along to disturb your environment. You know, yeah, this is colonialism. The Thresher Maw is justified in its want of our deaths. Come, lad. Don't do this to me. Fuck it. Die! I think it's dead. I think it's dead. Right. The Mako's in dire need of some loving. The Mako has recovered from being on fire. Well, I found a thing that has happened here. Anyway, the Thresher Maw was guarding something. You know, at this point here in Anti-Bar. Here on Anti-Bar, the Thresher Maw was doing something. So now that we've killed it, we can hop outside of the Whippamage, and that's a Geth. That's also a Geth. Wreckage. The vehicle and human corpses show the telltale signs of Geth weapons fire. The Geth had been mangled by the Thresher Maw. At least they got what was coming to them. They've been mangled. You hear that? You've been mangled, dickhead. Sorry, that fight wasn't worth it. So I've killed the Thresher Maw. Now I get to go and see what's going on over here. This is as level as terrain gets. Prothean ruin recover. Prothean data disk recovered. Searching the ruins to discover a Prothean data disk. It must have been dropped by one of the Thresher Maw's many victims. That's nice. That Thresher Maw is not evil. Shush. Right, to the... There's a Geth outpost not too far away. Which is good. I like killing Geth. Yeah. Classic XD. Hi, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hey everybody, let's get the likes up if we can. That would be ideal. And we're going to shoot across this icy planet in hopes that we will find God. What's that? Imagine if there's another Thresher Maw. I'd fucking turn around. I would turn right around. I'd be gone. Nah, it's alright. It's just a... Yeah. Is it shed out here? It is. It's pretty freezing. Magnesium deposit. Give. Yeah. Light metal surveyed. For me. Got some heckin' magnesium, bro. I do wonder how Thresher Maws come to exist on so many different planets in the exact same form. Jammed? I love jam. I've arrived. Crashed probe. Is that a crashed probe? Why, yes. Would appear to be one. My electronic skill is too low, but I can bomb it. That'll probably collect. Right, so the Geth outpost is nearby. Upon arrival, I'm demolishing it. Didn't I save before we get into conflict? No, which means they know I'm about. The boys know I'm active, so... I'll check the map, it'll tell me where I am. Come on, you can do vertical, you couldn't the original. It's counterproductive game design if you can't now. They're just seeing a fucking six-wheeled vehicle just bunny hopping in the snow. You're about to die. Right, now I chill here for a minute. Nice one. Well, that fucking hurt. Bless you. Saying, bro, good to see you. Oh, there you are. Taking the piss. Size of him.
That's number 2. Let's hit the next base.
Right. That's another one done. I've done more Gething, but I did that backwards as well. That's cool. Shepard driving is too OP. Shepard is a bad driver. That's the funniest bit. He's just not a good driver. There's a lot of south that seems to be unexplored, so we're going to go and explore the south, I think. And this map leads us pretty far south, and there's nothing going on down there according to this map. In my experience, there always is. To the Southmobile. So what's everybody been up to today? Let me know, I'm curious. Well, we'll set a marker for the south randomly. We'll go that way. Onward! Today I've been trying to get mods to work with Railroad Tycoon 3. Huh. Yes. Right, there's nothing here. Right, I'm gonna have to go that way to hope for the best. Whee! Suspension on this thing. Oh, there you go. I love the ragdoll physics in this game. Running over a Geth armature and seeing it go flying is great. I found something in my journey south. My great excursion over the snowy dunes has come up with this. A lithium deposit. We could make so many phones for a profit here. Hey Big Man, first time catching a stream. Love the new Red Dead 2 videos. Cheers, I am an internet user. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Hope you enjoy yourself in my humble bits. Right. We're going to go this way. Lithium, run. Elon's child slaves are coming. Oh no. The muskrat approaches. I love icy worlds, they're so nice. Nice bit of icy world out here. There's nothing there. Okay, so. Right, I'm done with this shithole. To the Normandy. Another day, another bloody Steam update. Yeah, that happens on occasion. Right. So I've done this planet, and now there's some more in the system, right? That I can survey at least. Patamalurus atmosphere is very similar to Venus in terms of pressure and temperature. Unlike Venus, however, Patamalurus atmosphere has a significant quantity of oxygen, both free and bound in sulfur dioxides. The surface is largely composed of magnesia with deposits of carbon. It is possible, if unlikely, that simple life may be developing on Patamalurus. Computer modelling suggests that the powerful solar winds from Tereshkova stars will blow off Patamalurus atmosphere in a few million years, lowering the temperature on the surface to -70s. So life is forming here, but it's doomed. That's mud. And then you've got the goose. The goose is a terrestrial world with an atmosphere of chlorine and krypton. The surface is mainly composed of silicates with deposits of carbon. The geese has a low mass for its size and is tidally locked to the star Tereshkova A. The temperature difference between the sunward hot pole and the dark side cold pole creates constant gale force winds across the Terminator. Well, so Terminator is like an equator but vertical then. Moindo. Second of Tereshkova even. Tereshkova is outer worlds. It is essentially a rock unremarkable ores with some deposits of water ice but no minerals of value. The frozen surface is composed of silica. Like the gas giant Solmalon, it is thought that Moindo formed too close to Tereshkova stars and was thrown outwards by gravitational effects. Computer models suggest it will be ejected from the system in a few 100,000 years. That's mad. And this is Solmalon. Solmalon is one of Tereshkova's 2 outer worlds, significantly removed from the rest of the system. And with unstable elliptical orbit, it is thought that they have formed within 3 AU of the binary stars and were hurled outward due to the instability of such an orbit. Solmalon is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with a significant quantities of sodium in the upper atmosphere. I like the ones that have bits of lore on them. I'm just sort of like doing a bit of an explore, see if there's any that I haven't seen yet. But you never know. You never know. So, let's go to Hong. Will you be doing sequence videos on the Fallout games? Yeah, maybe eventually. Like, it's possible. Tree is a tiny ice dwarf with a trace atmosphere of xenon and krypton. The frozen surface is mainly composed of water ice and ammonia. Cryovolcanic processes are gradually repaving the surface with sheets of fresh ice. That's what I call mint. You've detected a deposit of lithium! Yes! I presume this is the landing planet, no? Pomal is an enormous terrestrial planet with a very dense atmosphere of carbon dioxide and sodium. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sodium oxides and deposits of nickel. There is evidence that Pomal was once covered with broad, shallow seas. Should a probe ever be sent to the surface, a check for ancient fossil life might prove valuable. It's pretty mad. Casbin. Casbin is a classic pre-garden terrestrial world with conditions similar to those of Earth millions of years ago. Its hot, humid atmosphere is mainly composed of nitrogen and carbon dioxide. What temperature is it? 99 Celsius, that's pretty mad. It's quite hot. Matar is a terrestrial planet with a thick atmosphere composed of nitrogen and krypton. Matar lacks a magnetic field. This makes it useless for discharging FTL drive cores in orbit. The energetic particles of solar wind from Hong strike the upper atmosphere directly, ionizing the krypton. This gives the planet its distinctive minty green-white hue. Matriarch's writings discovered. And hello. And what's this saying for itself? Thresher is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. In the past, it was often used as a drive discharge point for pirates raiding human settlements and the terminus systems. In 2178, the Alliance set up a network of covert sensing devices on Thresher's moons. Recordings of pirate FTL exit vectors over the course of 6 months led the Alliance Navy to 8 major pirate anchorages. Since the Thresher raids, no ships from the terminus have been reported in the Hong system. Oh, that worked out, didn't it? See what I mean? Lore. It's lovely. Anyway. We've got to go and land on this pre-garden terrestrial planet. God asked us to do it. Alright, this time I'm going to switch it up and I'm going to take Garrus again. And... ah, fuck it, we're going into battle. We won't switch it up at all. Welcome to the planet. Is it me or is it raining leaves? I need to go and find the shifty looking cow. I've got points. I've got points. Right, 2 points go into that. And the other points go into assault training. I know how to do gaming. Mass Effect is really tough, making you choose which of the 2 out of the 4 possible choices you want to take because your party that day. It's more so, what purpose do they serve? I love that there's just a sheer like drop there. Get that cow. I need to get the shifty looking cow, lad. It just needs to be done. Let's get to 50 likes. We're really close. We could get 50. We could hit 50. 50 would be nice. It would be a lovely number. Make me think about 50 as a number. It's been over a month and still no Mirage gameplay. What were you expecting? Ubisoft to show you something that disappointing that early? No, they want to make as many people pre-order the game first as possible. Look, you're in for Assassin's Creed Valhalla gameplay that's been scaled back on the RPG front. They've added a couple of more stealthy elements that may or may not even work. There are red smoke bombs, and that's probably it. And while that may be enough for some people, look, don't hold that hope for it. Just forget it exists. Forget it exists. If you see gameplay, then you see gameplay. Cool. But until then, it's just another Ubisoft game, isn't it? Ah, poo, I've fallen in a ditch. I think this is where I was meant to be. Where am I? I'm literally stuck in a ditch here. Wasn't part of the plan, but here I am. I'm fucking back in the ditch. How can it be this difficult to traverse terrain? Damn this Mako, with its controls that change depending on the direction you're facing. So as you're steering and trying to turn the camera, you start steering weird. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Go! Right, I'm not doing too bad now. There's little steps, and as you can imagine, this is not a vehicle meant for climbing stairs. Finally. A beacon? I wonder what's on the bacon. What's on the beacon? Buried under the beacon was an identification tag for Captain Thane, but there's no indication as to why it was hidden here or who buried it in the first place. Nice one. I can't stomach this planet, it's fucking horrible. Anomalous signal. We must go to the anomalous signal. That looks interesting. Donald Rump is going to jail. That's nice. So that's where we must go now. Yes, straight back into the ditch. It's good to see that plant life is thriving in this shithole. I think there's some violence going on over there. I don't want to go into another ditch, to be honest. I don't think anything's worth that. Although it don't look too bad to get out of. But they are shooting at me, so I'm probably better off going and dealing with that situation now that it's arisen. To battle! No more Geth heavy turret. Die, fool! Boing. Done it. Geth transmitter. The Geth array is transmitting regular data bursts on an encrypted channel using Alliance's own FTL convoys. It's not clear where the signal is being directed nor the content of the signal. Disabled. No more Geth signal. Come back next week. Ezra Miller, please not guilty of burglary charges and face up to 26 years in prison for stealing alcohol. I guess not even the Flash can outrun the law. Oh. That's mad. $26 years seems a bit excessive. Surely there's more to it than that. I mean, I've seen some stories. It does seem a little bit mental. The Mako did a dance there. Is that a crashed probe? Of course it is. I've increased leveling. I've unlocked fitness to increase my health and fitness. I'm now fitter, happier, healthier, living my best life. Alright, I should go to my, look at Garrus's face with the helmet on. That's kind of actually not very eye-catching. There's not much in... Oh, that's a no-brainer. Do we have any upgrades for anything yet? Give me off armor-piercing rounds. As for you, give me some... As for you, what have we got in here? Nothing better, but we can give it a... Oh shit, no, I don't want to give it that. That's a shit upgrade. Do I have a better snipper yet? I have a better snipper! What can I do with it? Give it a bit of extra damage against organics. Grenades. Fusion explosive. Do I have any better armor? That's what I want to know. I don't have any better armor. Like, I need to find myself some mental armor. That would really do me. Like the super gun and the super armor from the PC version of the original Mass Effect. Those would slap, you know. Those were proper like rocking bits of gear. to overwrite a save so we're not making too many, otherwise the game will start getting upset with me. To the location that is required of me, the Geth outpost. We've already destroyed some Geth on the planet, we may as well go and do them all then. Well, I'm so glad that this is so easy to control. This must be painful to watch, and for that I apologise. But the Mako is just that shocking. You know, an extra booster was never going to help it, was it? If anything, it made it a little bit more difficult, because it used to just be able to go up anything. It used to be like a Skyrim horse in space car form. Who will make it to the top of the mountain first? The Mako or the Skyrim horse? The Skyrim horse. Definitely, because that thing can still go vertical. The original Mako could. I didn't even do anything to spin that out then, it just did it on its own. I'm not... Oh, hang on. Maybe I won't have to. This planet is such a trap. You think you're getting a good little... Oh, there's a mineral deposit, and then you find yourself on some pagged terrain. Saying, bro, it's a gold deposit. Oh, to deposit gold? Give here. Got some gold. Everybody were rich. Imagine AC Mirage asking for your phone number and background, ethnicity and pronouns. You don't have to worry about that with Ubisoft because they only pretend to be politically correct. To not call Call of Duty at 3 AM. Don't call Queen Elizabeth II at 3 AM. Gone wrong. Please tell me, did anyone actually upload a calling Queen Elizabeth II at 3 AM gone wrong? Like, I need to know. I've not searched it up and I'm actually kind of curious as to if somebody would do that. Somebody would be so fucking silly as to do it. Don't particularly want to be galleried, so I'm gonna have to... You still alive, you fucking son of a bitch? Where's the Citadel? Land. We don't even have to hop out of the Mako really to do this. Farewell. Farewell. It's a pleasure. Goodbye, fools. Ha! You rocketed my underbody. I don't know, that's probably not a good thing. This thing is just sending them.
Just one outpost left.
It's alright, we've got one left. The other thing good about the Mako is the gun. Yeah, that is a little bit overpowered. Everyone likes a good Mako gun on occasion. I think my car is fucked. What's this though? Is this a deposit of materials on this planet? Climb, you son of a bitch! Uranium deposit. Rare element surveyed. Why, lovely. Now, let's fucking leave this planet. I've had enough. Who needs roller coasters when you can ride the Mako? You're probably more likely to die on a roller coaster because that Mako is fucking indestructible. No, it's not, but you know what I mean. I'm stretching because I'm apparently tired. It's not even been a long day. I had a big nap in the middle of it after I was... I'm getting cracking with a decade script for the gunpowder plot. So I haven't really been doing very much today. And I'm still tired. Almos is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of sodium darkening its atmosphere. I'm looking for cool descriptions. Pregel is an enormous pretzel, terrestrial world with an atmosphere of chlorine and ethane. Its surface is mainly composed of sulfur and deposits of aluminium. No landing has ever been attempted. Turian insignia recovered, so somebody landed. To Mudgy. This is a good planet. I like Mudgy. Mudgy orbits the Vamshi binary giant stars. Vamshi A is a blue star of spectral class A4111, which burns at half again the temperature of Sol. Vamshi B is an aging red giant of class M53 over... I think it's A43 and M53 over 220 times the size of Sol. Mudgy has a thin atmosphere of methane and carbon monoxide. Blah blah blah. Unsavory characters from the Terminus systems occasionally use Mudgy as a for forms of cruel sport, dumping slaves, hostages, quarreling shipmates, or even when bored vicious animals on the surface. One must kill the other before they will be rescued from the lethal radiation of the giant stars. In that mint, let's land. Right, the old reliable boys. It's not like we leave the car anyway, it's fine. You need a truck when you have Rex. Nobody needs a truck. I have the Krogan. I was in Falkirk today. I had to wait over an hour and a half for a freaking bus to get back home. It was taking the piss. Yeah, that does sound like it was taking the piss, Scott. Let me hop out so I can get this thorium deposit. It's mine! Imagine if Presley got fed up with you one day and decided to leave you stranded on one of those hellholes one day, whilst taking the Normandy for himself. That'll be the final straw, or hair strand in his case. Where am I? That's the Geth outpost. Where am I, though? I want to go to this anomaly. It can't be far. No, we're along the south now, so... So we're just heading east. Perhaps we're going full GTA with the Normandy. Gee, the Rockstar spin-off. Top Gun 3 is just Navigator Presley in the Normandy. In an alternate reality in which he doesn't get blown to death. There is no anomaly. Hang on, what's that? Ancient debris? I found ancient debris. Or debris, as we call it. The Mako is parked. Leave me alone. Turian insignia recovered. Oh, that's... No, that's kind of shit, to be honest. I was hoping for something more than a Turian insignia. I don't know what kind of lore that amounts to. Ancient Deborah. It's an ancient Deborah. Oh no. After thousands of years, my wife and children have returned. Oh, this is the skull. This is the odd skull. Hello, odd skull. This massive skull is scored by deflective mass accelerator shots. The xenobiology files in a hard-seat computer can't identify the species. It must have been brought here from an unknown world. Looks like a fucking xenomorph. State of that. It ain't pretty, is it? No, it ain't pretty. Why did you live so much longer than your wife and children? Because I ate them. To the north. I've got more level up points. I'm fucking loving it, boys. Right, I should probably start investing in my weaponry a bit as well. I'll go all the way up with these. It's just a case of I've got charm more or less maxed out now. I'm max out the easy bits and then go from there usually. Right, new save. Yes. What's that? Ooh, debris. For me. Some debris for me. Boing. Meow, meow, meow. Pew, pew. Me. There it is. Right, stay with the Mako. Beryllium deposit. I've not seen you before, beryllium. But then again, I'm not really overly familiar with elements, so... Light metal surveyed. You have successfully surveyed a large deposit of beryllium. Brilliant. Hop in the whip-a-mage. Why can't I interact with the Mako? Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Fucking meow. Gethington. They're defending a deposit on this hill. Well, I'm about to go and run them over. Just once I get up this hill myself. Banged. I don't know if I did it, but... Ah. Magnesium deposit. Oh, lovely. I will scran some of that in my soup. Geth heavy turret goes boom. It's alright, we're really close now to the end of this particular drag of just doing the Geth bits. I just can't stomach receiving so many like requests to get involved from Hackett. Does me like you believe. Does my head right in. Banged! And banged. No, there's a rocket still coming at me. I dodged that and then just rode straight into it. Nice one. Why is... Oh, I accidentally turned my volume down. That's why the audio thing appeared. Why would I go on the road? That's what they'd expect. This is like a gaff that would be full of Geth. Actually go to bed.
Strange. I expect one of these outposts to be the main base of operations for this incursion.
Hold up.
Hello Dylan, how's it going?
This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside this star cluster.
It must be a message from the primary Geth base. We can use the signal to lock onto its location and take them out.
Oh no, we're not nearly done. But look at this sun. Well, star. Isn't it amazing? Think about all the stories of this. Okay, we're gonna have to... I'm gonna have to get rid of Garrus's leg. As we turn this into I don't know, like fucking art piece. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't know if I prefer it like that actually. So I can put it to one side and use it as the next thumbnail. Maybe the other side and then flip it because I don't want the other star in there. It ruins it a little bit. Maybe if I turn down the depth of field. There you go. Great work, but another settlement has come under attack from the Geth and needs our help. Here, I'll mark it on your map. I'm just going to tweet it with the word space. I find it easier to get them from Twitter than my PlayStation account or whatever. So I just tweet them with random words and hope that people don't give a shit. And that's usually how I do it. Okay, so that's done. I'm in the Mako! Nothing to see there. Is there anything in here I should look for? There is some debris over there that I didn't get, but I will not be going for it because I cannot be fucked. I actually don't know if I got it. I did, surely I did. Oh, Grissom. Travel to Grissom. Bender? There's a planet called fucking Bender? That's bait. Bender has a dense atmosphere of sulfur dioxide and chlorine. Though technically classified as a terrestrial world, the surface of the planet is never cooled enough for a crust to form. It is a global sea of molten rock like Zaharux. Its atmosphere is being blasted away by the solar wind. Once its thick atmosphere is gone, Bender's surface will be a mere 400 degrees Celsius. Well, survey that shit. Scans of Bender uncovered an ancient Solarian vessel. Small team was dispatched to search for valuables. The only item of value recovered was the League of One medallion. Zahoot. This is Zaharux. Many unmanned probes to Zaharux have been lost over the years, though investigation has attributed all to mechanical failure or computational error. A popular extranet meme insists the entire planet is composed of dormant nanotechnology, created millennia ago by a race even more advanced than the Protheans. According to the story, Zaharux silica dust is actually disassembler robots which periodically awaken to defend themselves. Though discounted by every reputable scientist, this theory has been popularized by the series of sensationalistic texts by Asari author Delsai Orthisa. That's a cool bit of lore, that. That's a cool little secret. I like this planet. I'm going to survey it. That's nice, that. That's good. Anyway. Obviously, where it wants to take me is probably going to be this moon, right? Oh, this place looks unique. Sulcrum is the largest moon of the gas giants of Nonsenbarn. It has a trace atmosphere of Krypton and Xenon. Normandy's passive sensor array intercepted a fragmentary coded transmission from the surface of Sulcrum. Attempts to decrypt the message were fruitless. It does not appear to be any software coding language used by the Citadel races. Right to the surface of the planet. I'm ready. Let's get it done. I'm going to add you to the squad, and of course you. You're starting with the boys, ending with the boys, you know. I'm en route. I love this planet. It's pretty neat. Look at that. What? Look at that! How does that look closer than that? What? I thought it was orbiting a fucking U. Huh. I don't know. Oh no, but it is one hell of a fucking screenshot, isn't it? Look at this. Like, even just like that, it's pretty mint. Give it a little bit of... So there's... So if we... So if we do this... Give it some light bloom. Some over-the-top bloom. Reduce the bloom threshold so the... that hurts. Actually, no. Maybe that's what I want, and then I can reduce the bloom strength. Give it a threshold. Maybe not so much. Maybe not so much bloom. Just enough to catch those front lights. Would you look at that? Look at... Okay. Well, it's just obviously easier to show you that, isn't it? Look at the state of that. That's a cool little screenshot. I like that. Anyway, to the map. To the map reveal. Da-da-da-da. So obviously this is the... I doubt that's finding Liara to Sony, but okay. That's on a different planet altogether, but we're here, so... I presume that's the Geth. So we're going to go to this anomaly first. And work our way around. This is only taking so long because I'm literally making it do so. By doing everything else on the planet I can. In this case, we're on a moon, so... I appear to be decreasing down the side of this thing. Appears I have no climbing power. I fucking hate when games do that. If you're not going to give me roads, and I understand why you aren't, At least give me an all-terrain vehicle that can literally be vertical for a minute. It's probably a little bit more clunky to operate the Mars rover than this Mako, but they still manage. And they're millions of miles away when they do it, Shepard. You have no latency when driving this thing, and you can't even get it up a bloody hill. Protected by this rocky thing, by this outcrop. I'm going to make a chance at here. Asari capsule. There are several artifacts stored here, all worthless except one of Matriarch Dilinaga's writings. Whether it was uncovered at this dig site or elsewhere is unclear. Well, that was a waste of time. But we did it and we got some credits for it, so it's fine. I like this. I do like this world. I like when it feels like I haven't been somewhere before, and I think this sort of captures that, because I don't ever remember landing here. Like, I don't ever remember doing this. I probably have. I mean, it's entirely possible that I have done in the past, but it would have been a long time ago. But I like how unique it is with... There's a planet up there. And then there's a star there. That's really snazzy. To the debris. Backwards! Oh my god. It's such a particular vehicle. I actually wonder where the Normandy's gone. Why don't they touch it down? Like, instead of like dropping me from orbit. They send me on my jack down here to explore. I found a crashed probe that I can salvage, hopefully, if I should have the technological skill for it. Oh, that was a naughty boy, that one. It took me 6 button presses. Oh no, there's a hazard on this planet. We need to get back to the Mako before we die of AIDS. I don't know what I'm saying, but I presume it's something along those lines, right? Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be something along those lines. Right, let's do it. Let's get this done, then we can go and do something a little bit more interesting for a bit. Well, at least I'm making it so I'll never have to come back to this nebula again. Until I do. I'm being methodical in my approach. Get into the divot. I'm not sure what happened there. Oh my god, I got one! What the fuck was that? Did anyone else see that shot then? I wasn't even trying to make a shot and it still got one. Die, fool. I leveled up again. Right, give me some I'm probably better off going into like first aid. No, I'm better off investing one in my assault rifles for now. That'll be fine. There is a hazard out here, so that's what I like about the Tempest, but having to take off every bloody time I just wanted to go in the ship was fucking annoying. Yeah, no, when you landed in the Normandy in one, like the Normandy won't take off until you actually plot a course. These are the fucking Geth that I hate. Oh my god. Rex just did him in with no problems whatsoever. He had no qualms with such an incident. So I mean, it literally zipped about like fucking Spider-Man on cocaine. You know what? Leave it to the boys. They know exactly what to do. Charge on in, lad. The boys will do ya. Look at the fucking damage these guys do. It's the fact that he runs straight for me that always sets me off. The fuck? Actually, like, look, chicken behave. As the last Geth falls, you hear music from across the room. On the monitor, a Quarian stands before a hushed crowd, warbling a mournful a cappella of worlds and innocence lost. The recorded song is dispatched to the Geth worlds behind the Perseus Veil. The transmitter shuts down. Bro. Guys, like, damn, that took a minute longer than I thought. Just get the likes up if we can, friends. Ooh, Geth terminal, easy decryption. And not a very good Geth terminal then, is it? You discover a number of encrypted Geth data files. In the proper hands, they could reveal much about the evolution of the Geth since the banishment of the Quarians. Tally. Oh no. Nothing in there. In equipment maybe, just take it all. And then before you know it, there's all sorts going on. Like that, for example. That... Yes! Yes, I would like that. Is that damage boost worth having? I reckon we'll go with it for now. I need a grenade launcher. Right. Good work today, boys. We really showed these Geth what for. Is there anything in this room at the end here, or is it just not accessible? It doesn't look accessible, to be honest. I accidentally bombed myself. At least I now know. Where's my motor? Somebody's stolen my car. No, it's over here. It's fine. Given these might be of interest to Tally. To the Schnormandy! Let's fucking go! I'm gonna go have words with Tally about this discovery. Bear with me. I forget where Tally lives. Let me in. Thank you. Let's down the elevator. Right, to the, what is effectively the engine, right? I love this room. This room is just snaz.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Let's talk to this guy first. He's fun.
How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate the FTL speeds.
Oh, I've got a tango, yeah. I can have myself a tango. Feel really good. It's a sugar-free tango. That's ideal. FTL gives us away.
Why doesn't it work with faster than light travel?
Cranking up the FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I'll leave this fella to do his thing. So we've got Tally here.
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet?
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
You think you can use this information to destroy your enemy?
Not right away. We will need to study it. It could take years, but it will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Go ahead. Make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt. One I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saturn and his Geth armies are defeated.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
Blepherd. Who's this guy? I feel like you should have some... that's a woman. I feel like whoever you are, you should get some loving. And who are these two? Lovely characters. Right, let's have an interaction with our crew. See what they've got to say for themselves. Rexington.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me.
Love your Red Dead Redemption 2 videos. Much love. Thank you,
Well,
Pud.
there was this one
Much
time
appreciated.
The Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
They tried the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago.
Loving a good cheeky chong back
The
there. I'm
genophage
like,
infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
I fucking love it.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
Not
But
Shreks.
they go to colonize new worlds.
Turn him green.
We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight.
He's taken some shots over the years, Rex.
Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one, and no one's rushing to find a cure.
Rex conveniently doesn't mention that his people almost wiped out other life in the galaxy and refused to negotiate.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist?
Are there any non-romance characters you wish you could bang in the Mass Effect games?
For the genophage, fight for credits. They'll choose fighting
Oh,
every time.
God.
It's just who we are.
Navigator Presley?
I can't change that.
Just kidding.
Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Such an abrupt end to the conversation. No, I don't know. I think all the romanceable characters are the romanceable characters, to be fair. The characters I like.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
Dr. Chuckwus.
All right.
For those who are into
I
cougars,
know
I
things are
suppose.
different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
What do you mean?
Don't mince words, Chief. What's your concern?
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity,
Emily Wong.
have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything
I
on
feel
them
for the
staying
Krogans.
allies.
They got
As
used
noble as the
to
council
curb
members
stomp
seem
the
now,
Rachni. They
if
got
their backs are
sterilised for being a
against
bit
the
too
wall,
rowdy.
They'll abandon us.
You've got a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an
Dr.
optimist
Chocolates.
calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense. I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit?
Yes, sir. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
Sir, they have flashlight heads. I'll make sure it doesn't have any...
They have flashlight heads.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, sir.
Fucking flashlight heads.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Shout out to the real goat, Conrad Werner. Yes, romance Conrad.
Fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough, but you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it.
Just moulding Garrus's personality, loving it.
Commander, good to see you.
To the Alliance Requisition Officer.
Looking for supplies?
Yes.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Not what I'm after. What I'm after is some decent armor. Is that even worth it? Like, I think this is armor I can wear for the time being. That'll give me a little bit. So if I go to equipment, I should be able to wear that armor. Basically, yeah. There we go. I'm now looking a little bit less sorry for myself on the armor front. I'm not really one for micromanaging gear, so I typically just try to get decent armor pretty early. Okay. Wishing we'd have met Garrus's father at some point. I think his name's Castis, and he makes a voice appearance in Mass Effect 3 in a brief interaction you could have with Garrus on the Normandy, and he also appears in Mass Effect Andromeda in like a memory thing of Alec Riders.
Yes, Commander?
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My
Can't remember if Garrus's father made it out or not. It's left ambiguous.
We were one of the first reinforcements to arrive at Elysium after the Blitz hit. Those raiders were no match for an Alliance frigate. Of course, the only reason the colony was still standing was because of you, Commander. I can't believe you held out as long as you did.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Good old Presley. I like Presley. Well, he's the most forgettable character in the world, but he's there. Joker!
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
I have to go.
See you in a bit.
Alright, see you.
Joker is he's a little bit on the touchy side, but that is classic Joker. Let me out. Oh my god. I read a chat message and fucking fake account is all that's there. Trying to troll me. I'm not a fan of that. Like, behave. These Citadel ads are getting out of control. Commander Shepard, your income last year was 0 credits. Boost your income. Sprinkling little bits of dystopian consumerism in there as well in Mass Effect 2. That's certainly something I can appreciate from the yeah. Caden's like, what do you want?
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. and we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Ideal. Oh, a sleeper pod for me to examine. Right, I'm just examining bits and pieces for the time being. We'll take off and go find somewhere else to vibe.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy
Best game
being
of
an
all time.
L2.
Love Joker as a character. Yeah, Joker's a good character.
What does that
It's really
have to
dark in here.
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
Complications?
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I should dash! Dips. Anything in here for me to examine? What about in here? No med bay bits. Just looking if there's anything for me to examine is all. I could probably speak to Caden about his bioticness now.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get
I've
a
wasted enough of your time for now, Commander.
Nothing for
We'll
now.
talk another time.
Commander?
Right. Back to the galaxy map. And then we'll go and do a bit more exploring, I think. Just for a little bit anyway. I don't want to
Message
go
from
too
Admiral
long.
Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system.
There's nothing to
We're
offend in the
increasing
system.
patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hackett out.
Gaming. I like this place, it's cool. I'd go to the local cluster, but I don't believe I can yet. No, I don't think you can until a little bit later, can you? I want to go somewhere. I want to go here. It seems fun. I'll get a Hackett message now. Watch. I love how fast the loading is on PS5. Game changer for me. I don't know if I just read that, but I did read it.
Message
in my
coming in,
head.
Commander.
Yeah,
Big
it's pretty neat.
surprise. The Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. An Alliance officer named Major Kyle has set up a small compound in the Hulking Eta cluster. He's attracted a number of followers, mostly biotics. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
What kind of proof do you have that the Major is dangerous?
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them.
Then they'll do
That
this
compound
mission.
is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all
there's a little typo in this dialogue.
like this.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he had his followers killed them.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He used to be a model soldier, but something happened to him at Torfin. Too many Alliance soldiers died under his command. Couldn't cope with the guilt. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge in early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
I might be able to end this without violence.
You serve with him. He might listen to you. But he's already killed 2 Alliance representatives. I trust you to use your judgment. Hackett out.
One sec, is there only one system here? Ah, yeah. It's only the one system, that's pretty mad. What's this place? I can survey this planet. While scanning the planet Thresher, you discover a tiny moon with some odd readings. Further scans by the chief engineer Adams reveal a destroyed escape pod. The salvage team recovered the components and found a League of One medallion. It's not that interesting. Presrop. Oh, this is the planet that has the Dragon Age planet. Sorry, it's the moon that has the Dragon Age planet in the sky. Light metal surveyed. Cool. I just want to read this one again, make sure I didn't miss anything. So, cool. No, nothing there. Right, to Presrop. Let's land. Let's land. Let's show Major Kyle who's boss. I think the game's just crashed on me. Oh no, it's fine, it's fine. Come on, boys, you'll do me. Oh, you're fucking joking. Who fucking allowed the Thresher Maw, lad? Get up here then. Come fool. Back to high ground. Done. Oh, that didn't take as long as I thought it would. It dies like a Skyrim dragon. I don't know if you kill it or if you just banish it back to the earth, but it's another Thresher Maw. I don't know what it was protecting, so I don't think it was protecting anything. I think it's just a random fight that just gives you some money. Can't really complain with that, can I? No, another Maw. Well, it just got fucking mauled, so it's all good. Let's get the likes up if we can, everybody. That'd be massively appreciated. We'll probably do this mission and that'll probably be it for today, I think. I just think, well, yeah, there we good fun to get. It's been a fun, shorter stream than last time. That planet is in this, has the exact same like image, well, design, sorry, as one of the moons from Dragon Age. Is that correct? I believe it is, yeah. And that to me is cool. It's the Dragon Age moon, but it's a planet in this one. It looks a little bit like a less red Mars. Maw just got moored. I'll see myself out. Gareth's father might be on Andromeda because what he says in the memory clip, he believes Shepard was right, but the Reaper Fraser says he doesn't want to be around when the Reapers show up. No, because he does appear on, well, he does appear in a call with Gareth in Mass Effect 3 that reveals that he's on Palaven. Turian insignia recovered. That's neat.
Let's get moving.
So he is in the Milky Way during the Reaper invasion. Found something here. Wrecked mining vehicle. Oh. The front of the rover is crumpled in from impact. A glance inside tells you the occupants, probably a team of illegal wildcat miners, are dead. Debris is still sliding down the furrows left by its tyres, silent in the near vacuum atmosphere. Why can I hear my footsteps? Does it explain why the Thresher Maw species is on different planets? I presume they're just shifted here. I presume there are powers that be that could just shift them about. I don't know. But it's one of the things that I would definitely like to know an answer to. Why the fuck are there Thresher Maws everywhere? Obviously, they seem to originate from Tachanka. So how they got everywhere is a good question. Crash probe, salvage. Oh fuck, I accidentally failed the bypass. To the biotic compound. Did you ever get the Shifty Cow? I've not done the Shifty Cow yet, no. We haven't missed that. I have to remember where Ontarom is for that one. And then we can do the Shifty Cow. What level am I at now? Oh, level 10, Basil Shepherd. I'm doing alright. I'll be at level 11 before long. I'm really leveling up at speeds. This is the first one, yeah. This is Mass Effect 1. When it comes to 2 and 3, I'll put 2 before Legendary Edition in the title and 3 before Legendary Edition in the title, so you know where we're at. Is that a Mako? Is that a Mako but not? Oh wow, it looks like a Mako. This is the M35 and that's the VT7. It's pretty ideal. Let's see if we can do this peacefully. That's gold up there. That's nice. Let me in.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
I want this to end peacefully. If he doesn't see me, people could get hurt.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. He protects us. We need him.
The Alliance wants someone to pay for those murders. Let me speak to Major Kyle, and maybe I can find some way to help you all get out of this alive.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
Ideal. Hello, cultist.
The Alliance sent assassins to kill Father Kyle, but we stopped them.
Okay, well, you're on cocaine.
We can't trust the Alliance.
So, I'm probably better off not decrypting things in here.
We can't trust the Alliance.
Nobody cares about us biotics. We have to look out for each other.
Okay. They're just still walking around kind of aimlessly. On Thresher Maws, they move from planet to planet like plant spores. Oh, that is fucking disturbing, actually.
We can't trust. Father Kyle says other humans are scared of us because they know we're better than them.
Okay. Whatever you say. Yeah.
Just lead the way.
Father Kyle? I can't find him. I think he's lying to me. Where's Father Kyle? Sorry, Major Kyle. Kyle? He's in the bunker next to the building. So he's not in here. Don't mind me while I poke around your crates to find loot. Oh, he's in there. Oh, okay. Right, out we go. Labs isn't playing. That's always a good sign.
The Alliance wants to wipe us out. Father Kyle told us.
Father Kyle says we biotics have to stick together.
Everyone's in a state of exasperation.
The Alliance wants to wipe us out. Father Kyle told us.
Well, it's a good thing the Peacekeeper Shepherd is here.
Nobody cares about us biotics. We have to look out for each other.
I'm here to have a chin wag with a young man named Kyle.
I am Major Kyle. I know why you've come. We have no quarrel with you. Why can't you just leave us alone?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before
Now Lab starts
They
playing,
wanted
of course
to
it
take me
does.
away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
You can still get out of this alive, Major. Surrender and nobody will get hurt.
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
You ordered your followers to kill those Alliance investigators. You must face the consequences of your actions. Do you really want your children to suffer for your sins too?
No, this was my fault. My children are innocent, pure. Please, I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
You're doing the right thing, Major. Your children will be better off for it. Come on.
Wait, if my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand. Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
I'm going to trust you. If you betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander. Thank you for this.
Your pilot can have an Alliance Command patrol pick Major Kyle up. I just hope you know what you're doing, Shepard.
You should return to the Normandy and notify the Alliance of Kyle's surrender. They'll want to dispatch a ship to take him into custody. Well, that's an idea, isn't it? I honestly, this soundtrack creeps me out, so I am definitely in a rush to get out of here. Exit the building. Yep, very eerie. It's called Labs, is that track. First things first, I'm going to go get that gold over there, or at least that's what I think it is. Then I'm going to return to my ship and shit myself. I accidentally crashed into their Mako. Don't worry, insurance will sort it out. Saying, bro, got any gold? Well, that was ideal. Yes. To the Normandy. Right.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
That's what I call a gaming solution to a gaming problem. I'm not leveled up though, so I guess I'm off to find the Shifty Cow. If I recall properly, my theory, I'll have to Google where Ontarom is. Ontarom, Kepler Verge. To the Kepler Verge. Unfortunately, I have to go, but it's been a great stream. I'll do my best to make the next one. Yeah, that'll be quite fun.
Message coming in.
Not you again.
I received some troubling information, Commander. We need your help. Someone is killing former Alliance scientists. There have been 4 deaths in the past month.
I'm happy to look into it, Admiral. What can you tell me?
All 4 scientists worked on a classified project on Akuz. There was a brutal massacre there years ago. An entire unit was killed by Thresher Maws. It was classified as a natural hazard, but the project dates coincide with the attacks.
You think these scientists had something to do with the attack?
I'm not certain what I think, but it's worth investigating. There was one other scientist on the project, Dr. Wayne. I'm transmitting his last known coordinates. Good luck. 5th Fleet out.
Let's have a little bit of a scan. So this is Glencorrie, famously claimed by an eccentric volus billionaire Kuman Shoal, who claims that a vision of a higher being told him to seek on Glencorrie the lost crypts of beings of light, and those entities were supposedly created at the dawn of time to protect organic life from synthetic machine devils. I loved it in Mass Effect 3. It says he's still down there with a small army of mercenaries ready for the Reapers to come his way. However, they'll most likely be bombarded by an orbital strike on their way to somewhere important. That planet is cool. That's got a cool little design to it. Anyway, to Ontaron. We must find the Shifty Cow. It's what the Lord would have wanted. I don't know. Right. There's no point changing up when the boys are good. I just got to shit it out of my shit. Now, if I recall correctly, the Shifty Cow is in this direction. No, it's in this direction. Yep, find that cow. Look at that for off-roading. I've mastered the Mako. Now the Shifty Cow definitely wasn't this close to the border. What was that? Yes, it was. Can't be. No, I don't think it's this way. I think it's more than likely over this hill. Everyone's thrilled at the prospect of this cow. Right, that's a cow. I found the shifty looking cow. Well, I found a cow. So if I hop out here. This is the species of the shifty looking cow. I've got to go and scan it. Apparently there's only the one. This is not the shifty looking cow, but it is the species.
Let's get moving.
It's nearby. If you're vibing down here, the other cow kind must be nearby. That's some good old gaming. I've found the shifty cow. Well, I found a cow, but I need to find the shifty cow. There's more of these sketchy fuckers somewhere, but I can't remember where. What if I run him over? This is a cow that can milk himself. I'll just go straight through him. That's kind of weird. I found the immortal looking cow. The entire context behind the shifty cow is the creature was designed. A developer joked you can't trust a cow that can milk itself. So, yeah. How's Mass Effect been going? Yeah, so far so good. Obviously, I always enjoy it. Is that another cow? Hang on, this is it. This is the shifty looking cow. Hello, shifty cow. It's good to see you. See, whereas the others have a lighter sort of like appearance, the moment you turn your back, credits start dashing, so I'm going to have words with him by means of sniper rifle to avoid getting done in. And just to make just to make my point known, I'll shoot you too. There we go. I've killed the shifty-looking cow and his wife. There's another shifty-looking cow over there, so bang. Fucking genocide. They're not coming back. I think that was the shifty-looking cow respawned, actually. But no, they're absolutely right. You cannot trust a cow that can milk itself. But it's glorious. Underground facility. Let's go over to that because that'll... We're here now. We may as well. You know what I mean? Got him. Oh, there's a thunderstorm going on. It's pretty neat. As I drive into the emptiness, there's thunderstorms in the distance. I have fond memories of Dennis standing outside in a thunderstorm as it struck nearby. He fucking loved it. He just stood outside and was just like, oh, this is fun. He sniffs the air. Oh well. That'll be the facility. For the time being, there's a deposit done. Oh my god, they're shooting at me already, for fuck's sake. I've somehow... Yeah, you guys give me some cover fire while I survey this, if you wouldn't mind. Alright mate, got any cheddar? The Shifty Cow is a cow of cheddar. Distinct tastes. Well, I'm coming. You asked for it and I'm coming. In my pants. Mercenary sniper, more like dead. Oh my god, he was yeeted. And so were those two. Oh, what a shame. What a nightmare. Where do you come from? Ah, oh, never mind. Nobody's gonna miss him anyway. Right, let's go into the building. I'd say this guy is fundamentally dead. That kid. Aid station where you pick up your aids. Oh yes, I love aids, and that's where you get them. We should catch up sometimes. Lots of shit's been happening, lol. Oh yeah, well I'm always free to hear what the fuck's going on. I wonder what the fuck's going on with these dead fellas in here. Bear with me, boys. These are some sturdy mercenaries. Dead. I sure wish I had grenades left over. It's a good thing I have a shotgun. Fuck, I sent him to heaven. He's still alive though.
Not now, Shepard.
Garrus may still be dead. That is not good. I need to turn him into an overpowered god of death. Less of you. More of me. That's what we like. I was trying to be the one to get the shot off first. Turns out it doesn't really matter, do it? Well, no more face for you. You weren't making good use of it anyway. Right, what's this? Medical. Well, I think I did okay in this room. I mean, it was an absolute massacre, but we did alright. Along we go. That's another dead fella. I'm always awfully fond of seeing the dead.
Stay back! I've got no grief with you. All I want is this bastard.
Please! He's a madman! Mr. Toombs, you're insane! You need help!
It's Corporal! Corporal Toombs! You don't get to lie! Not today! Today it all comes out!
What all comes out? I'm listening. But I need you to put that gun down.
You don't understand. I don't want to kill anyone.
Well, you've killed all your friends
I want to go
via
to
me.
sleep without screaming in my dreams. I want the people who sent me to Aku's brought to justice.
Can't you see that Toombs is crazy? Shoot him!
But if I can't get that, I'll have to settle for killing the men who took my life away.
What did the doctor do to you, Corporal?
We were on Aku's. When the Thresher Maws hit, my entire unit was wiped out. The Thresher Maws, the scientists were studying them. They let them hit our unit just to watch. I woke up in a holding cell. The scientists were delighted I'd survived. Now they had someone to run tests on.
What kind of tests are we talking about?
You can't believe Toombs. He doesn't have any proof. I demand a fair trial.
Ever had Thresher Maw acid in your veins? I have. They wanted to see what it would do. They're part of some organization, Cerberus, that runs secret tests like this. They treated me like a lab animal. This is justice. This man deserves to die. So, are you going to kill me or not?
I can arrest him. He'll answer for his crimes in court.
Weren't you listening? He was part of a secret organization. I don't know what Cerberus is, but they'll never let their operation become public. This is the only way. Are you helping me, or are you killing me?
I can't let you murder him. I'm sorry.
Finessed.
I thought I was dead. Thank you. Here, for your trouble. I don't think I'll ever forget that madman's face.
Save the story for the jury. You're going to jail, Doctor.
But you can't do that!
It's better than you deserve. Joker, let the 5th Fleet know we need a ship for pickup.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Toombs' dead eyes are still pitched with the frustration and rage. The scientist, eyeing the corpse with distaste, dabs his face with a cloth. For better or worse, the situation is resolved. Oh, that was rough. Right, no more Toombs. If you did the Soul Survivor background, you Shepard knows Toombs, and it makes for a more interesting sort of like interaction. But in this case, we're a war hero, so we don't know who the fuck Toombs is. There you go. So there's debris up here, and then we can kiss this planet goodbye. Was that a probe? Is that an ickle probe, my friends? I think it might be. Give me cheddar. Thank you. Much appreciated. Back to the vehicle. There's an anomaly a bit further afield that way. Let's do that. Best planet ever. It has shifty looking cows and Corporal Toombs. Corporal, is that right? Was he a corporal? I think he was. Ontarom is truly where dreams go to die. This has been a bit of a DOS of like a stream, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm not really doing anything main story related. It's purely been just some of the side content that's difficult to keep track of unless you pay attention in the dialogues and read the journal. Well, they don't look friendly. Dead. These bugs appear on other planets. Where's the Turian corpse? Please tell me I didn't run it over. Well, that was the easiest decryption ever. It's unclear what happened to this Turian, but he had an ancient paper book with the Bostra outpost insignia printed on the cover. Well, that's nice. Let's go. To this Normandy! To get a lecture from Hackett about killing Toombs.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I reviewed your report on the situation, Commander. I'm glad to see you were able to take Dr. Wayne in alive. Now we can put him on trial and get some answers. I just wish we could have saved Corporal Toombs, too. Thank you again for your assistance, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
It's a shame about Toombs, but hey, there you go. He was a Muppet. He enjoyed the Muppets Christmas, I don't know. Well, there you go. That's that, I suppose. Alrighty. I reckon we've been going for 3 hours. That's decent. That's what I call a successful streamage. It's not an awful lot more I can do right now because I don't have the energy to go through a main story mission at the moment. So, look, it's been an absolute pleasure tonight. Thank you all for, of course, joining me. I am going to be installing a Plague Tale Requiem and playing that at some point, whether that be on stream or for a video. I don't know. I probably will stream it. I mean, it's fun to play new games streaming. You know what I mean? Yeah, so thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends, all that wonderful stuff. Check out my history channel Decades via a link in the description if that's something that you would be interested in, and if not, then no worries. And with any luck, I'll be seeing you all very soon with another video or stream at some point. But until next time, take care and goodbye.